Hey, good evening. We're going to look at Psalm 121 tonight. And the Everynight thought is that God watches over you. We tend to be aware of wanting God when something scary happens or we have a near miss, a near event. Maybe somebody almost hit us in traffic or something really bad could have happened but didn't. And we felt like we were rescued from it. And then we become conscious of God's care. But we lose sight that our security lies not when we are aware of God's care. Our security lies in God being faithful to us. That's the beauty of what it means to rely on God's faithful promises to us. Psalm 121 is a song about Israel going up to worship in Jerusalem. And the road up to Jerusalem, the path, especially in the evening, was scary. There were bandits, there were wild animals. There were negative things that could have happened, scary things that could have happened. You know what it's like when you're out walking and you feel the long shadows come across you and you don't know what's behind them. Well, that's what the people experienced as they were walking up to worship. So they were afraid. So this psalm picks up on that as they're walking up. So they say, I look to the mountains. Does my help come from there? You see, this is not saying, hey, there's the mountains. Isn't that cool? They're looking at these mountains as they're walking up and they're saying, am I going to get any help from these hills and these long shadows, these mountains? No. This is the source of fear. So my help isn't going to come from there. Rather, my help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. So they're looking not to the mountains, but to the power of God to save them. And then he makes this promise. He will not let you stumble. The one who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, he who watches over Israel never slumbers nor sleeps. God is always there taking care of us, whether we remember it or not. If we had a list of all the scary things that actually happened to us during the day that we could be unaware of, we will be blown away by God's care. Instead, the Lord himself watches over you. The Lord stands beside you as your protective shade. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon by night. So it ends this way. The Lord keeps you from all harm, watches over your life. The Lord keeps watch over you as you come and go, both now and forevermore. See, the fact that we've gotten through a day is God honoring this promise. He will always watch over you. So don't be aware of his care when we recognize it or something scary happens and we escape. Remember, every night when you go to bed, every time you come home safe, whether you and I are wise enough and reverent enough to remember it, God has been caring for you. And that's a sign of great blessing and peace. So rest well this night, knowing that your God always watches over you. Grace and peace, my friends, this night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.